What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another beer review. So I was in my local grocery store the week before Halloween and I ran across this beer and decided to pick it up. This is from the Spoetzl Brewing Company. This is their Shiner Holiday Cheer. So when I saw it, I was like, man, it seems like these holiday beers keep coming out earlier and earlier every year. Whenever I was there, this is the only holiday themed beer that I did see there, but since then I've seen Bell's drop their Christmas ale, Great Lakes drop their Christmas ale as well, Prairie's dropped Christmas bomb already, just to name a few. But this one kind of like stood out to me, and I was really interested in it. I'll let you know why after I read off what this beer is all about. So this is Shiner Holiday Cheer. It's an ale brewed with peaches and pecans, or pecans, whichever, and with natural flavor and caramel color, clocking in at 5.4% ABV, 22 IBUs in the 12-ounce can. This has a Best By date of January 23rd of 2024, so well within the Best By range. The reason I say that this one kind of jumps out at me is because what it says, it's brewed with peaches and pecans. When I think of peaches, it's not like a winter type fruit that kind of pops into my mind. I think of peaches more as a summertime fruit. So I got to give them big props for jumping out there and doing something that is kind of different from what everybody else is doing this time of year, with their throwing the adjuncts of like the nutmeg, the cinnamon, the clove, the gingerbread spices all in there. This one went a completely opposite direction. Gotta give them kudos for that. And I'm really interested in getting into it because I was going to do this one last year near my Christmas week of holiday beers, but didn't get around to it. When I went back to the store, it was all gone. So when I saw it this year, picked it up. This beer's been around, they've been brewing this beer since 2010, so I think they know what they're doing with it. I'm excited to jump into it. Let's do it. Pours that just kind of copper amber color. Nice finger worth of head coming up there. Kind of a little frothy, off-white, slightly tan head. Really nice compact bubbles. Some medium-sized bubbles in there as well. Looks really nice. No haziness, completely clear. You see right through it. Looks really good. To the nose. Oh wow, those peaches are popping off there. Sweet peaches. I do get a little bit of that, a little breadiness to this as well. It's just sweet peaches. On the back end, there might be a little bit of a pecan thing coming through, but it is just dominated by that peach aroma. Sweet peach. Tiny bit of like a candied peach, but just a lot of that just straightforward peach juice coming off of this guy. Can't wait. Jumped in. Cheers. Right up front, you're hit with just kind of a little slight roasty malt with a tiny bit of like wheatiness, and then those peaches just come straight up, pops you right in the palate. You know, loads of just sweet peaches. There is a slight breadiness kind of underline that peach. Finishes a bit slightly dry, a little bitter, and those pecans kind of come through in the finish as well. I guess that's kind of what kind of like gives it that drying out type sensation. Lower side of medium bodied, medium carbonation coming through this. This is a really, I'm pleasantly surprised by this one. Yeah, loads of peaches. Those pecans do kind of come in kind of on the back end of things. Sweet peaches, a little bit of that bready malts. Kind of at the end as well, you kind of pick up a little bit of a roasty, I guess it's from the pecans as well. There is that slight wheatiness to the front end of the palate as well. I'm really kind of surprised with this beer. I didn't think I was going to like it as much as I kind of do. I think it's a fun beer. I think it's an interesting beer. And coming in at 5.4%, this is one that you can definitely take to that holiday Christmas party and, you know, have no problem downing a couple of them. This is much nicer than I expected it to be. I wasn't really sure what to expect with the peaches and kind of like those darker malts and stuff kind of working, but it works really well together. I kind of like this. I got this in a mixed six pack. It ran me like $10, and I think that 6 packs of these do run at about the $10 range, at least in my area it does. But Shiner, I'm pretty sure is kind of nationwide. If you can find, if you have the Shiner, if you get Shiner, especially like the Shiner box and stuff like that, this is going to show up. If it hasn't already, it will show up. If you want something a little different from your typical holiday spice beer that's going to pretty soon be overloading your beer shelves, I'd say pick this up. It's definitely a kind of departure from those cinnamons and nutmegs and cloves and stuff like that. And it's really refreshing. Has a, you know, a nice crispiness to it as well. That makes it just really easy to drink. I'm a fan. I'll probably go back, get a couple more. That's all I got for this one. I'm going to enjoy the rest of it. Hope you find one enjoy as well. Cheers.